everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am starting a new hysterectomy vlog, as you can tell by the title. Shortly after a while before I posted the first hysterectomy vlog, I actually got a date for the surgery, which is April 27th. So that is about a week from now. It's the 13th today, I think. And we're gonna be going, or no, it's not a week from now. We're leaving a week from now. We're gonna be going on either the 20th or the 21st. I'll have to double check that with my husband since he's gonna be the one driving. And we're going to spend some time with my mother-in-law because her birthday is on the 21st, and then that's about not quite halfway through the trip, but around there. And then we're going to try and make the rest of the trip in one go, in one day. We leave bright and early in the morning and then get there at a decent time. But we might need to stay in a hotel for one night, depending on how we're all feeling and stuff like that, because my daughter's 4, so she might need some time, and again, depends on how everybody's feeling, because my husband might be tired, stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan right now. I'm hoping we don't have to stay in a hotel, but it's entirely possible. Yeah, I am very excited for my surgery. Right now, I am just kind of getting things together. I'm gonna pack a few things up that aren't necessary, like some of the clothes that I want to bring I'm not going to be wearing in about a week, so I'm gonna pack those up. Any other non-essentials I'm gonna put in the suitcase, and yeah, so we'll go from there. Okay, so it's the next day from the last clip, and I have a few things packed up. I'm still trying to think of what I should bring and what's all too much, because if we're going to be going for about a month, I want to make sure we have enough. But we will also be able to use laundry, so I don't want to bring too much, especially because we have a little car, and I'm bringing my walker. That takes up a lot of space. So let me show you what I got so far. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see because of the lighting. Well, actually, no, that's not too bad. Anyways, so I have this dress. It's a kind of a lower cut sundress. So I have some tank tops that I can wear underneath of that. I have this dress, which is really loose, flowy, long, has a high neck, so I don't need to wear anything underneath of it. So that's the thing I'm gonna wear the day of surgery. I'm sorry. I have this. It's kind of like a sweater dress, more for rainy days. And again, just wear leggings with that. And I have these here. These are like legging capris. So this can go with this. And then I have this long skirt that I can wear with one of the tank tops I have. This is a couple of tank tops there that I can have. And then this is a shorter skirt. I'm not sure if I'll keep this in because it's, if it gets really windy, like I know it gets down there, I might just have to wear this underneath of it anyways. And at that point, I might as well just wear this instead of the skirt. Because the whole point of wearing the skirt is that it's loose around my incision sites. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. I might just take that out, and then of course I have some socks kind of scattered around. Because we leave in about a week, I'm going to be doing laundry 2 more times, so I'm not packing up everything just yet. Plus I need to fit PJs in here, and my husband's stuff is going in here as well, so I need to make sure there's enough room for that. I think my daughter's stuff is going in a separate bag. She has a backpack that she's going to be using for school when she goes in September, so I think this will be fine. So I just got off the phone with my anesthesiologist team, told them a bit about my medical history, and told them about previous times when I've had to wake up from anesthesia, from surgery, and stuff like that. They explained a couple of things. One thing that I didn't realize was that apparently, in order for my specialist to do the surgery, it's a lot easier for him um, to have the table tilted, the operating table tilted, so that my head is more down and the like my legs are tilted up. So I might end up with like a really puffy face or like blurry vision or something. And I was unaware of that. So I'm glad he told me about it. But so that's good to know. So if I wake up and I see that, I know why. So good little bit of information in case you're having a hysterectomy as well. I mean, I don't know. Other places might do it differently, but as far as where I am, that's how they do it. And I think surgeries are usually pretty straightforward everywhere. But yeah, so today is 2 days before we leave, 8 days before my surgery. So we're getting things ready to go. I am doing laundry for one last time and then packing up the stuff that I'm going to be wearing. Also, when I filmed a clip of me like showing all my clothes and stuff like that, talking about it, I didn't realize for some reason it didn't register that I'm going to be wearing clothes on the drive down. So I don't need to pack absolutely everything that I want to wear because I'm going to be wearing some clothes too. I got to be mindful of that as well. So I don't have to pack as much as I thought. There's just, I think I actually have everything that I need. I just I have to wear an outfit that I don't want to bring tomorrow, and then the next day wear something that I do want to wear. So wearing like a t-shirt and leggings that have that they're a little stretched out, so they have a looser waistband. So yeah, I'm starting to get anxious. I think I mentioned that in the last clip, but yeah, it's seeming a lot more real. Also, I forgot to mention that the reason why I'm doing laundry today, 2 days before we go, versus the day before, is because there are some clothes of ours that need to hang up to dry, and sometimes they take 2 full days to dry all the way through. So that way we're going to be sure that everything is dry, ready to be packed up, and it's all good. So then if need be, we can just pack it up in the morning that we're supposed to be going, instead of the night before, and it might still be wet. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it that way. So change of plans. We will actually be leaving on the 22nd instead of the 21st, just because that last minute that turns out to work out best for everybody. And as much as I'm antsy to do the traveling, because it's going to be a long trip, it works out better, so that's what we're going to be doing instead of the 21st. So we will make that work. And also, I decided to bring this book because I've read through it once already and I absolutely love it. Major trigger warnings. I have a book review plus trigger warnings on my channel. I will link it up in the cards and in the description and stuff. But it's one of my favorites, and I'm rereading it right now because the movie is coming out in June on Netflix. So I'm still not sure if I want to watch the movie yet, because I know the book was really triggering reading it the first time through, and there were a few scenes where I actually had to take some breaks. I don't remember if I mentioned this already. I feel like I'm repeating myself from a video that I had already made. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to bring a physical book, and such a bulky one at that, in such a small suitcase that we're bringing, is because, last surgery I had a bunch of books on my phone, which I still do. I have a lot that I haven't read yet. Um, but I got headaches kind of frequently because like I was using my walker a lot in order to get around, and it was causing a lot of shoulder pain, and so I didn't always want to look at the screen, but I wanted something to do, and I didn't have anything to do that didn't really require a screen. So um, so I want to make sure to bring a physical book. That way, if I get a headache, I can just open that up and read it, give my eyes a bit of a break from stuff. So yeah. And I will also be bringing my notebook that has my rough draft of my book that I'm writing in it. So then I can type that up either on my phone or on the Chromebook. So, excuse my appearance, but I just woke up about 20 minutes ago, I think. And today is the day before we leave, and my anxiety it's kind of skyrocketing. It doesn't help that I have like the period flu, which is like part of your PMS basically. It's like you get flu-like symptoms. Um so I've been having that like all week. I'm not actually sick. I know that for a fact. Because like it's the same song and dance every single time. And it feels the exact same as period flu, so it's not a real flu. But yeah, so like I have really bad nausea, but I'm trying not to take any Gravol because I want to save it for the trip, and I don't want us to have to buy a whole bunch, and like if we run out, we can pick some more on the way on the road, like at a gas station or something. Um but I'm trying not to take Gravol right now. Trying to avoid things that I know will irritate my stomach, stuff like that. Um but yeah, I'm stressing out, and it's a good thing that a couple days ago I told the anesthesiologist that like when I had my gallbladder removed, I had like crazy anxiety, and by the time I fell asleep, I was on the brink of a panic attack. And I get like stress spasms. I don't think I've ever talked about this in a video or not, but like if I get really stressed out, my body starts to kind of twitch, and sometimes it can look like I'm having a seizure. I've had it checked out by a neurologist and whatever, but um, everything's fine there. So it's literally just stress and anxiety. So I really need to keep it in check. And I told him that like the rest of what happened, where you know I had woken up from the anesthesia after my gallbladder was removed, and I started having those spasms, and the muscles in my abdomen are what tighten up the most, and that's what kind of controls the rest of my body's like jerky movements, if that makes sense. And so right after abdominal surgery, that's a problem. So what ended up happening was, after my gallbladder surgery, they tried to calm me down a little bit just by like talking to me, and it wasn't working, and I was freaking out because like I'm literally having these spasms, and I just had surgery. This is awful. Like I'm gonna tear a stitch. I'm gonna like it was not good. Um, but everybody there was super super nice, and they sedated me again. And then when I woke up that time, I was fine. So I told him all that, and he said, "Okay, that's really good to know." And then he asked if I would like to have Ativan available for like just before surgery in case I need it. And I said, yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. Like I didn't think I was gonna need it, but it's good to have just in case I can't calm down again. My cat is meowing very loudly. I don't know if you can hear him, but yeah. But I'm glad I said that because I just might. I just might. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm honestly it's literally making my anxiety rise so much. I'm trying to deal with it and like remind myself like it's fine, like it's okay. I've had surgeries before. This is probably the biggest one because I'm having the most organs removed. Anyways, yeah. So
I'm trying not to freak out. It's fine. But yeah, it's just, I think the only other time I've actually stayed in the hospital for like a day or more, I won't be staying more um, in the hospital this time because they can only keep me for one night. That was kind of the deal with picking this hospital. I'll explain that in a minute. I don't think I have before. But the last time I actually stayed like a night or more was when I had my daughter, when I had given birth. So, and like, that's a pretty big deal, right? Now I'm getting my uterus taken out, which is kind of funny. It's a little ironic in my mind. I find it funny. But the reason why I chose the hospital that I did was because I could get in sooner. I could have chosen a different hospital where I could have stayed like up to 2 to 3 days in the hospital afterwards. But it would have taken longer, and the hospital that I picked just recently started doing hysterectomies. Um, so but they only have like the space to keep you for like one night instead of two or more. But then if I need anything, like I figured I get in as soon as possible, and then if I have any complications, I can always go back. I could always go to another hospital because I think the other hospital is actually closer to where my sister-in-law lives. I think it's closer to her house. Yeah, because we pass it on the way to go to the one that I'm going to have it done. Yeah, so if I need any, if I need anything, if I'm having any complications post-op, then I can just go there, and then they can get all the information that they need from my surgeon and stuff like that. So, trying not to gaslight myself, trying to stay calm, and it's not working very well. Yeah. So, here's hoping it gets better.
Okay, so we just got here last night. It was a really long drive. We got in a lot later than what we were hoping for, but that's where I'm going to end this video. If you're wanting to see more, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.